I also went, like we have been talking about doing this one for about 3 months.
Oh yeah.
So, like this month I was like, well, maybe I should do a woman of color. And I thought about doing, because we're doing women of empires, women that have done their own empires. So like, of course I like kind of flirted the idea of Oprah, but I felt like that was too on the nose. Did you know that the first Black female Fortune 500 CEO was just brought into Walgreens?
Wait, I'm sorry. You'll have to explain that. Just brought into Walgreens?
So they're the first Black female CEO has been, like, Fortune 500 CEO has been named.
Oh,
for Walgreens.
Just now?
So there's never been a Fortune 500 that has had a Black woman as a CEO.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk a little bit about her. I'm just going to do a quick rundown because I got another story that I'm going to tell, but I really felt like I wanted to bring her up. I felt like this was really important.
That's a news story.
It is. It just happened. She's actually not going to be in the position. She's been named, but she won't be finalized in the position until March 15th. So this is like literally in the works. It's happening right now.
Okay.
So her name is Rosalind Brewer.
Okay.
She's got a bachelor's degree in chemistry, and she graduated from Stanford Law.
Okay.
She started as a scientist at Kimberly-Clark. So you've heard of that company.
Yeah.
And advanced to VP of global nonwovens, of the global nonwoven sector in 2004. In 2006, she became the regional VP of Walmart. In 2012, she became the CEO of Sam's Club, she was the first African-American at all to lead a Walmart division.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So, no offense, but
it's
I
Walmart.
Feel like, yeah.
So she ran, so while she was there, she doubled the amount of organics at Sam's Club. So she was like focused on healthy eating, healthy living, and she like brought all that into Sam's Club.
Cool.
So she's been, she's not just been CEOs and everything. She's been like doing work.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's what all CEOs should do.
To strive to make their company better. But I mean, like, she's been bringing it to, like to health and to the future.
Right.
Sorry, my nose is sweaty because I just like I washed my face and put on lotion. That's like the most you got out of me.
I hate that.
And so my nose is like, you know what? I did the most mom thing too. I'm sorry. I'm going to break for a minute. This is absolutely TMI. But as I'm putting in my lotion, I find like a piece that won't like rub in, and I look at my hand and it's actually a booger.
I was driving yesterday and I was so proud of my new hat, and I was like wearing my new hat and I was like trying to be all cute, and I was laughing at something and I laughed out of my nose, and Casey was like, something just flew out of your nose. And I was like, dang it, I can't ever be
being cute.
Like, cute or sexy or anything. It's like, it's all gone. It's all gone.
I am super like I put on a bra for you, which I don't even know if it was like necessary.
I don't have one on.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was necessary. But anyways, I'll go back to what I was saying. Sorry. So in 2015, she made waves on CNN. Like, imagine, this was only 6 years ago. Now it wouldn't be a blip on the radar, but in 2015, she called out suppliers for having all white male sales teams.
Whoa, yeah.
So she's like the CEO at Sam's Club, and she like calls out the suppliers being like, it really sucks to be sitting across the table, all white men.
Yes, it does.
And like in 2015, they were like, oh, I can't believe she said that. And in Sam's Club's defense, Sam's Club came up and was like, we strive for diversity. So she was only like repeating our like goals. Like she was, but like 6 years ago, I mean, like now you would see somebody go on and they'd be like, yeah, that sucks, man.
Right.
But 6 years ago, it was like a huge, she caused a big stir.
That's so good. Good for her.
Yeah. In 2017, she became the COO of Starbucks. She was the second highest ranking person in Starbucks at that time, right under their like CEO. And this is when the two Black men were arrested in Philly. Do you remember that at the Starbucks? And there was like the huge, so she actually was the one who implemented the policy change, and institutional racist bias training for the employees for 8,000 stores. So she's the one that implemented that training, that racial bias
Good.
training at Starbucks. So
Good.
she's like a super badass.
Yeah. She's
And
like,
then,
no, this won't happen again.
yeah, she's like, told you so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so, you know, in March 15th, she's going to be the only Black female CEO for a Fortune 500 for Walgreens. She's going to be, you know, heading up all of this during COVID. So she's going to be helping them tackling the vaccines and everything like that. Yeah. But like,
what a time to get that position.
Oh yeah. 100%. Like she's got a huge like undertaking, thank you, ahead of her.